ready.
Alright, Matt, what's up, guys? So, I want to stop this so you don't see my reflection, you know what I'm saying? No. But, I was talking to somebody yesterday. You know, I'm not going to tell you guys the whole story. I don't want to put anybody's business on blast or anything like that. But, actually, a really cool guy. Got to talk to him. But, the main thing I wanted to talk about was, you know, he said something to me. He just asked me, hey, Josh, you know, like, I need guidance in real estate and stocks. He's like, I just need somebody, you know, he said, hey, get the basics of it. I just need someone, you know, to show me how to, it's like making a pizza, he said, I need someone to show me how to make the pizza, put it in the oven, how long to bake it for, all that stuff. And that's kind of what he related to, like, the business. And, you know, it was primarily dealing with real estate. And I said, it's not really it, you know, that's not really what the business of making a successful pizza company, you know, just like becoming successful in stocks and real estate. It has nothing to do with the putting the ingredients, putting it in the oven, how long to cook it for, what seasoning, you know, your special sauce. That's not even a tenth of what goes into the business, you know. What I told him, what you really need to learn, and really that's the thing a lot of people need guidance on, is how to run the pizza business, what makes a pizza business successful, what regulations there are, you know, how you organize your menu, what liability do you have if you don't put the calories on your menu, or what to do, you know, understanding the process that, oh, what happens if I cook my food not as good enough and somebody gets sick? How do I protect myself? What's the liability? Or if I go give a homeless person a piece of pizza, at the end of the day we throw it away, that person sues you. You know, these are concepts of business. Even maximizing dollar per square foot, making sure, you know, understanding your margins, where you're getting your products. That's what goes into making the pizza business. It's not the cook. It's not putting the stuff on the pizza. I told him, I said, why do you think they pay somebody $8 an hour to do that? That's not the hard part. And that's even why you see a lot of, even, you ever see those cooking shows, you'll see guys who know how to cook, but they don't know how to make a business. And that's really how, with real estate and stocks, people, you know, they focus on just the ingredients aspect, how to cook it. And is that good and well? Will that get you somewhere? Of course it will. Will it take you far? Yes. However, you're exposing yourself to risk, and there's some stuff that will stop you from getting there. You know, it's like a lot of the stuff I say, a lot of message, you know, I think people think I'm criticizing or going after in that sense. I'm not. It's the way I'm saying, it's like with technical analysis. Can you make money trading the technicals? Sure. Can you do better? Would you be able to make more money? Would you be able to lose less money doing something else or supplementing it with more knowledge and preparation? Of course. And that is the main thing. So the cooking, the ingredients, that's not as much as important as understanding the business and ultimately protecting yourself. You know, that's what I told him, what I do, and my main thing with any business I do. I am not here to make money. I'm here to protect it. All my students know. I have a big lesson on it. Every brother in the fraternity knows that is the goal. That's why I'm not into people who like to make money. As weird as that may sound, you know. So you're like, hey Josh, help me. I want to make money. I want to make money. I say I will help you make money, but it's hard for people to understand, because how I help people make money is by showing them how to protect it. If you're too focused on, you know, this is what I always say, when you chase things, they run away. You go find somebody in the street and just start running after them. There's two things that's going to happen. They're either going to knock you the fuck out, or they're going to run away. Go up to a dog, chase them, a bird. The world shows it for you. That's just nature. That's human instinct. When you chase things, you won't get it. It's about learning how to protect and attract it and make things come to you. And that's kind of what I was saying of understanding the business. Man, y'all see this rain? You show this? Man, that's crazy. But, man, my wipers are all the way up too. But it's that's the main goal I'm trying to say. And that's the thing in understanding, you know, becoming successful in real estate, stocks, trading. It requires this level of thinking. It's not to look at you know, again, I'm not saying you're gonna be bad if you only look at how to make the pizza, but you're just limiting yourself in the sense that there's a lot more you can do if you look at the bigger picture and understand how to protect yourself and understand really what goes into the business dynamic beyond just sticking it and putting it in the oven, beyond just looking at a chart, making the trade, beyond just seeing a house, it's cheap, you buy it and flip it. There's a lot more to it. There's taxes, there's laws, there's regulations, there's easy mistakes that could be avoided. But again, sometimes it's not the cook's job, the chef's job. That's why a lot of these big cooks and chefs, why do you think they have people who help them in their business? They have people running their business with them. They say, hey, I'm gonna know what I do and focus on it. So either go partner with people and learn, but more or less, I would say do it yourself, because if you're not equipped to know it yourself, you're leaving room for, whoa. Y'all see that? Is that trippy? You're leaving room for yourself to get taken advantage of, quite simply. You're leaving room to get in trouble for being not as up to date with what you need to be. You know, it sucks, and I'm not saying it's going to stop any of you. I'm just giving this as an encouragement and call to action to just learn more on a deeper level in that sense. You could go very far, you know. It's, you know, I've had someone say, yeah, like, oh, you don't know this, like, you're, you know, I learned how to trade, it took me 2 years, I'm making $100,000 a year. That's great. But wouldn't 300,000 be better? $500,000 be better? $1 million be better? If you're cool with only 10% of what you could do, that's fine. You know, keep doing what you're doing. But is there more that you could always grow and learn? Yes. And you know, it's the same thing I even realize when people tell me, oh, wow, I can't even see ahead of me. That's crazy. It's the same thing when people tell me, oh, you're not communicating with people, you're aggressive, like you can reach more people, and I agree. And you know, I'm gonna make changes with that, and I already do. It's, if you could do better and reach more with the skills and abilities you have, why not? That's just the biggest question that leaves me blank. For a lot of people, just saying, you know, it's saddening for me to see people not live up to their potential in that sense. But also understand too, business is simple. If you could simplify it or it's complex, it's not as simple as you can make it. Can you simplify it? Of course. But then that leads back to, are you gonna be able to, you're simplifying your profits. So keep that and understand what really goes in to becoming successful in business and in business in general. And it goes beyond just putting the cheese and the tomato sauce and knowing how long to cook it. You know, if that was the case of what makes a successful restaurant, bakery, anything, wouldn't we have a lot more bakers? Wouldn't we have a lot more people making these restaurants? It's the same thing with trading. And that's why a lot of people fail. And that's why I do criticize a lot of trading things I see online for that reason, is that they're showing you, oh, you can open a restaurant, all you got to do is know how to cook the pizza. But that's not really the case. And it's encouraging people to take on extreme risk and liability that unfortunately they're not even aware of. So think about that for a second. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Please comment. I love hearing from you guys. You know, just talking to you guys in general, it's always great, and hearing your guys' thoughts. And that's the thing, even if you don't like what I'm saying, if you know, tell me what you think I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you don't like. I will gladly hear you out. You know, you come respectfully, I will do the same. And I'm not here to argue with people. I'm not here to piss people off. I'm here to have educated discussions. That's it. You could tell me everything I'm doing wrong if you could do it with points that are not coming after trying to say, oh, you're a bitch, you're this, you're a failure, you know, going, no, that's not how it works. Tell me what is going on, what you think is wrong, and I will do the same. And you know, it doesn't mean that we have to be adversaries. It just, that's how education starts, you know, open discussion, and you go back and forth, and you know, let's weigh the evidence and get to the bottom of it and get to the truth. Very simple. So I want to hear from you guys. Like it, subscribe. I've never put my thumb up on this hand. That's weird. I don't know why I just did that. Is that weird? Like, subscribe, comment. I love you guys. Stay cool.